You know, most live-action Disney movies these days may have the charm for them, but some might be a little better. And that's where this version to its predecessor comes into play. Now I gotta say, actually, it was awesome. Yo, what's up everybody, Jesus here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton version, the sequel to the 1951 animated version of Alice in Wonderland, but that's not what I'm here for. It stars a young girl when she first visited magical Underland, Alice Kingsleigh, played by Mia Wasikowska, is that how you pronounce it? No matter. All I know is that she was fabulous as her character, who is now a teenager with no memory of the place, except in her dreams. Her life takes a turn for the unexpected when, at a garden party for her finance and herself, she spots a certain white rabbit and tumbles down a hole after him. Reunited with her friends, the Mad Hatter, played by Johnny Depp returning from Into the Woods, the Cheshire Cat, some people call him Cheshire, but I like to pronounce him Cheshire, and the others, Alice learns it is her destiny to end the Red Queen's reign of terror, played by Helena Bonham Carter, whom I remember from Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. That's cool to see. Now, some people thought the animation of the Red Queen is a little overdue, but personally, to me, it's played for laughs, and that's cool to see. But there are a couple of gripes I've had about this movie. The way they executed the March Hare, he's a little too drunk to be quite honest. I mean, the fact about the tea party scene, not spoiler, fact. But when the hare throws cups and silverware at either Alice, the Mad Hatter, or the evil henchman of the Red Queen, he becomes crazy. And if that wasn't enough, spoiler alert, in the croquet scene, when Alice turns tall but beautiful from eating the cake, the Red Queen asks the rabbit who she is, and his response is that he couldn't remember on the tip of his tongue what her name is. So they rename her from Umbridge. That's the weird part about it. But what really works for the movie is the swooping camera shots and cinematography. That's what's epic about the film. Also, the acting, especially Mia's character, was astounding. Loved the main character, Alice. I know, I'm a nerd for what I'm going to tell you, but by the look of her character, she looks like Ginger from Chicken Run. Oh, and speaking of Chicken Run, not only Imelda Staunton is in Maleficent, she's also in this movie as well. Geez, it feels like she's everywhere. So is Timothy Spall. Love that dude. He's the voice of one of the rats in Chicken Run. Again, nerd alert. But the character development and articulation is decent, however. The difference of Tweedledee and Tweedledum, in the cartoon version, they look like clowns without the makeup. But one has a red nose. And in this version, they look like fat baby heads with jail-like attires. But Johnny Depp's character actually was designed well. And also, there's a familiar bloodhound. That reminded me of Lady and the Tramp. You've seen that movie, right? But other than that, in the end, the 2010 version of Alice in Wonderland was a fun time. It's not the most popular in the Tim Burton franchise, but it's still fun and enjoyable for all ages. So, I rate Alice in Wonderland 4 out of 5 stars. If you're a fan of the 1951 version, you'll like this movie. So the 2010 version of Alice in Wonderland, have you seen it? If you haven't, then watch the 1951 version. I've seen it on VHS lots of times back when I was 13, and I knew the concept of its sequel. But if you have, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, do so to smash that like button below. That'll help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for that review. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.